Alright, patch v26, tank nerfs, crit nerfs, and new skins. Let's do this. Everyone's favorite complaint right now, Rampage. His health regen passive no longer scales, and now provides a flat 4.2 HP per second in the jungle. His E is now a persistent health regen passive that gives 2.2 HP per second per level of the ability up to 11.2 at ability level 5. His ult no longer resets his jump cooldown, no longer provides instant health, and now provides massive HP per second regen starting at 100 per second at level 1 up to 250 per second at level 3. Basically, he's Wolverine with much stranger sideburns. And poor Seal, what did he ever do, man? His shield block, right click, now has a bigger hitbox, making it easier to body block with, and has improved armor gains. But his force shield wall E ability range is halved and no longer provides a shield, only the projectile blocking utility. Ouch, that one hurts. Sevarog's ult got cleaned up just a little bit. It's slower overall now, but the targeting range is larger and harder to dodge, and his base damage is higher and less reliant on his siphon stacking. And one of the more significant changes this patch, crit has been toned down. Crit damage has been reduced from 200% down to 150. In other words, prior to v26, a 500 base damage auto that crit would have dealt 1000 damage now only hits for 750, pretty significant nerf. On top of that, crit items that used to provide 4% crit now only provide 3, meaning higher crit rates will be less cost efficient when spending card points. So what are the implications of all these changes? Well, I think Rampage's effectiveness overall is going to shift slightly. He doesn't have an oh shit button anymore. His ult is regen based now as opposed to just like mashing in, getting a bunch of health. So he's going to have to be more careful about picking his engages. He won't be able to go deep and rely on his ability to just get a big HP spike. He'll need to be more conservative, I think, overall, which is good. Steel, I'm not really sure what they were thinking with the steel nerfs. I'm kind of disappointed to see it, but he lost a lot of utility on his shield wall. Basically, the way I see it is, because the range is halved now, if he's all in, like using his ult on an enemy backline, for example, he won't be able to protect his carries with the wall anymore because of the range. So his positioning is going to have to be a little bit more careful. He's either going to be in defensive positioning or offensive positioning. Prior to this patch, I think it was like wherever he happened to be, he could either peel his carries or be offensive against the enemy carries. And now he has to be a little bit more choosy about which one he's going to do. Crit is probably the biggest change. I think we're going to see a lot more flat damage builds, meaning DPS output from the carries will be less bursty, a little more consistent, easier to deal with maybe. Fights will be longer for sure. I think lifesteal is going to be even better than it was prior to the patch now because damage isn't going to be as unpredictable. Structure damage is going to be more consistent, more quick, because crit didn't affect structures, so now carries will be doing flat damage and melting structures that much faster. I think overall, mages are going to feel better this patch because everything else basically got nerfed. Tanks and carries both got nerfed, so mages are just going to be better incidentally, and supports are going to be king of the world right now. Like Decker and Muriel are both probably top tier picks. I don't see a situation where those aren't the two most valuable picks you can make for your team right now, just based on the fact that they got buffed last patch and everything else is getting nerfed this patch. So yeah, supports are the king this patch. Play supports if you want to win. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.